That's it.
We've currently pulled up at Mort Street Shop, I would label it the dyno room / secondary workshop station. So I've got a bit of a surprise turned up. As you can see, we've got our shipment from Madagascar. We should be up and running in the next 2 weeks. We are family friendly. Bring the kids. Flat pack kit from IKEA.
The Swedes, they just know what they're doing.
Honestly, they really do. I believe that we're all going to put an effort in and try and set this flat pack up. Make sure you stay tuned. We don't want your comments if they're negative. Keep your opinions on your shelf. When the boss is in here, I'm going to slide down that rail. It's going to be so sick.
I didn't realise we were in the presence of a certified forklift operator.
Try the up front maybe. A computer! What's this, George? George, ready? Wait, Hammer, you want to go? You want to go? Yeah, ready? Yeah. Cool Pro Hub.
Can't be here all day. I've got another meeting to attend to.
I guess.
Might be out again.
When you're a chibi.
Yeah, this is your time to shine, bro.
That's what you used to do when you were a chibi. Come on.
Better than the chisel. Thanks, Asa.
I'll just run the front.
Got a bigger hammer.
Oh, this is how pirates used to break into the shipments.
Oh, sorry, sir. It's slid.
Give me a sip of beverage because it's warm. This is the most professional hub I've ever laid eyes on. Take my wallet out. Remove the wallet. You get the nice curvature of the bum cheek over the rail. That makes sense, right? Can I borrow this?
Come on in. You couldn't see me behind that door, could you?
No, that's
Cool. Welcome, everybody, to the beginnings of the Street Race Solutions Dyno Room.
Don't know why I said that so weirdly.
We're set up, we've got our mainline all-wheel drive Pro Hub, all-wheel drive mainline dyno, Pro Hub all-wheel drive mainline dyno, all set up. Today the plan is we're going to run up our first all-wheel drive car on it. So we have actually had GHEEUP on it before. We've had GHEEUP and we've had the S15, had my car on it, we've played with a few things, we've done a fair bit of playing around with rear-wheel drive stuff. And so today we've got Andy's Evo. He has so gracefully let us borrow it to... You right, dog? Gracefully let us borrow his car to set up the all-wheel drive stuff. So not that there's any setup that we actually have to do, we basically just want to use it. This car has previous dyno sheets for around 700 horsepower at the hub. That's the number we're chasing pretty much, or anywhere close to that we're going to be very happy with. And then we may or may not give it some page ups too. Mick's on his way over here pretty soon. He's still the man for all our tuning, so he's on his way over here pretty soon, and we're going to run this thing up, just make sure all the all-wheel drive stuff's reading properly, everything's happy, it's all set up the way it's meant to be, and then we may chase a couple page ups, depending on how the tune-up looks and what power figure it actually puts down. So it's all up in the air as to what we'll actually do, but if this thing throws down 700 horsepower again, we might just leave it there. If it throws down 600, we'll have a look at it, something like that. Don't know yet, but anyway. Obviously you can probably hear the echo, there's not much in here at the moment, so over in this corner where all that is left over from where we set up, we want some benches in that corner, all the hub adapters along the wall, we want to put them up there, and then we also want to get like a wheel rack type deal for putting the wheels up, because at the moment obviously they're just up against the wall, and a lot of our customers have very nice wheels, so we want to make sure that they're up and out of the way and no one's going to accidentally scratch them or kick them or do something stupid like that. So quick walkthrough, this is the main dyno fan. So the only difference between this and a lot of other ones is this is a variable speed drive. So this has a drive motor, or a variable speed drive motor or controller I should say, sorry, over in the corner there, which is the three-phase power plugs into it plugs into this, and we can control the speed of the fan from inside the car or from the keyboard. So we can sort of crank this up anywhere from 0 to 100%, and it'll do that. So that's a little bit of the cool side of the fan. We usually leave this thing running on around 20% between runs just to get rid of some ambient temperature. It's not the violent full blast that we have when you're actually doing a run, so it just helps get rid of engine bay temps. It also helps a lot with IATs. Even my car, it's just got a Chinese intercooler on it. We were in here the other day, we probably did 10 or 12 runs in an hour and a half or so, something like that, and my intake temperatures never went above 36 degrees. So even on my setup, which is a lot more budget and cheaper parts, it's still a really big help. Top of that, we've also got the aircon obviously up the top there, so it is a lovely 18 degrees Celsius in here, and our ambient temperature at the moment is actually 19.2 degrees. I did just have the car running to get it up to temperature, so 19 degrees in here. At the back there we've got extraction fans, so that sucks out exhaust gases, and then at the front up there, those fans pump in fresh air. So we've got exhaust gases going out the back, fresh air coming in the front. Obviously we've got the 4 hubs. The front hubs on this are rated to 1600 horsepower. Are you right, Blake? Front hubs on this are rated to 1600 horsepower, and the rears are 3000 horsepower. Depending on your split, you'd have to be dynoing something hectic all-wheel drive to be worried about coming into those. But I think the only difference, I believe these do have the uprated retarders in them, and they could go to 3000. It's just you'd have to change the something minor if for whatever reason we ever needed to dyno something 3000 horsepower on the front wheel. Rear hubs in the back there, and then we've got the main control unit here. So we've got the screen, at the moment we've got the screens that it came with. They're two, I don't know what they are, 26, 24 inch or something, Acer screens. Thanks, Acer. We're either going to get 2 big screens, or we're just going to end up with 1 big screen. We're not too sure yet. It's a little bit small. It's not too bad, but when you're sitting in the car, it is a little bit small when you're trying to see some of the finer details to actually read that. So for now, they're working. And we also want to have this in data links from here into the offices in the front. So we do want to have a screen, possibly even a camera. We're not sure yet. Oh, there is a camera. There's a camera there. So possibly be displaying just dyno runs into the front offices. It'll be pretty cool in the showroom once that's all set up to see the dyno runs going on and power figures come up on the screen and stuff like that. So that's all future plans. But for now, it's in and it's working enough. But obviously, like, we've got the very fancy bits in here now, but we just need all the other little bits that make it run smoothly. Just all the tools we're going to need and stuff like that. A bit of cable management, it's got to occur. A lot of cable management has to occur, but for the most part, for the meantime, for the most part, we're pretty good. We're very close, we're set up, we're operating. We're not quite yet offering it as just dynos to the public yet, or dyno tunes to the public yet. It's sort of reserved for our customers at the moment because we still are trusting all our tuning to Mick. So the liaising between us getting a car on him and getting him over here is still a little bit of a process, but fairly soon we want to be letting it out into the, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but letting it out into the world, that's not it. We're going to get some form of mural on the wall here. We're not too sure what we want yet. We're thinking maybe a neon sign or like an LED neon sign or just something painted. I think we're going to go with that corner. That way when you're standing over there, which is like where the space is, you sort of see the car and the SRS on the back wall. I think that's the plan. And the other thing we need is some like, what do they call it? Like studio sound deadening. Because when you got a car on here, the reverb, GHEEUP is the worst, obviously, it's the most rowdy, but it's like reverb was sending the screens, it was making the screens flicker and go all munted. So a bit of reverb stuff, and I think once we've got everything set up, the echo is one of the biggest deals for the reverb because it echoes so badly, but once there's heaps of stuff in here, it should be all right. That's it. That's the update. We've got our dyno. We're about to run this up, so let's do that once Mick's here. Hello. You're expecting the EVO, but you don't have the EVO ramp. You have me saying,
We're teasing that.
but it's just clickbait. So EVO ramp's coming up next video. Couldn't give it to you in this one. George told me that he wanted me to say that it'll be in the next one, not this one. So that's what we're doing. Next video will be the EVO. Looking pretty spicy so far. Put up some good numbers already very early on, starting with a 6. So stay tuned for the next video. But here is a stitched up ramp, which is what was it, 32 pound, I think. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it was on 32 PSI. So that's coming up. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.
By the way again. Because I say it's time to start from you know. Me, George?
Yeah.